Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Retro Trailer Reactions here on the It's a Wonderful Podcast YouTube channel. Jeannine, God, I hope this trailer is better than the movie, although I feel like that would be impossible for it not to be better than the movie.
Yeah, I mean, I wanna say there's things in this trailer that didn't actually end up in the movie because they cut so much at the last minute,
Shock.
but we'll see, we'll see.
Shock and horror and surprise and discombobulation. There are
Yes.
things in this trailer that won't be in the movie. If you want to hear what we thought about this movie, because we are looking today at the teaser trailer for Fant4stic from 2015, there is a full episode of Morgan Hasn't Seen from this month's series on Fringe Marvel movies that we did for August. There's an episode on
Yeah.
Fant4stic that you can go and listen to now on the It's a Wonderful Podcast feed on all major podcast platforms. Morgan Hasn't Seen is there every single Wednesday. Go and
Wednesday.
subscribe over there. I guess we just get straight into and see what
Let's
this
see what movie
trailer's
they
about
sold
then.
us. Yeah.
Yeah, because like I said on that episode, if for those who have watched, I think for 80% of this movie, I was thinking, well, there's nothing wrong with this movie. Well, okay, there might be, it's not a particularly overly special superhero movie, but there's nothing wrong with it. It's perfectly passable. But then the movie ends 10 minutes later when it should have gone on for another hour.
Yeah, I think you were okay with the first half thinking that, like, okay, something's
Well,
gonna
what
happen by
in the
this
first half?
finale,
Yeah,
but then, like, the movie ends, like, right after you think
weird.
it's about to build up. Yeah.
Yeah, it really does, and it's very weird. Let's have a look at the
Alright.
trailer,
Very curious for this one.
Fant4stic. The teaser trailer, we must specify, this is
Oh,
the official teaser trailer for Fant4stic. Oh, it's dramatic.
yes, very.
How did we
Setting.
get this far?
Oh,
Human beings have an immeasurable desire to discover,
very serious
This is so
tone,
serious.
to
This is so
invent,
serious. Is this the wrong movie?
right?
to build. Our
From the
future
studio that bought you the
depends
last
on
good
us
thing we did.
These
Yeah.
ideals. Our responsibility
It's so dramatic.
rests on
Yes!
the shoulders
Way
of
serious.
generations to come.
Baseball.
I don't think we
recall
saw any
baseball.
of that, nor did we
I
see
don't
that.
recall Michael B. Jordan being a mechanic.
No.
But with every new discovery, there is risk.
I'm so into this. I just know
There
what
is
movie comes
sacrifice.
after.
It's
And
so
there are
intense.
consequences.
Wow. Okay.
Fant4stic. Still got a
That
Be
was
ready
way
for what's
dramatic.
coming. What is coming? The answers.
The answers to what?
What?
The answers to what?
What? That was the end of the sentence? But how did what? What's coming? The answers.
Can I just say, that's an outstanding trailer for a Fantastic Four movie that we just didn't get.
Just never got half of those scenes. We didn't see him working on no car. We didn't see no
That-
baseball.
Barely any city. There's barely any
No.
of the city in
Yeah.
Fant4stic.
I don't even think we got that scene about what are the answers or whatever.
No, I don't remember that at all. I
No.
remember so little about that trailer from the movie, but that's because hardly any of it,
None of that was in
will
there.
be in the movie.
And it was so intense and serious and dark and somber. Like,
But I kind of like that though. Is that not the
Well,
tone
yes,
they
I mean, that's
were
the
originally
tone.
going
Yeah, they
for?
wanted to
It
go for
is.
this body horror kind of Cronenberg feeling, The Fly inspired type story. So that was kind of the tease of this more serious take on these characters, but
It never
we did
became
not
that.
get we didn't get any of that. That's so weird.
It does. I think it adds to the letdown, really, that
Yeah.
that movie was.
Yeah,
Because that
what it could
I
have been.
really do think that for me is a really, really good teaser trailer. Very
Yeah.
exciting looking teaser
Yeah.
trailer.
Unexpected of
Um,
the tone that you would think these movies would be, especially after the 2 that we've gotten.
yeah,
To
and
have
I
this
mean
more
it's right
serious,
to say,
dramatic tone, I think it was an interesting thought and
yeah,
surprising.
people in their minds would have had those Tim Story movies as Fantastic Four movies,
Yeah,
to go off. So
yeah. You're
changing
expecting
up
something way
entirely.
lighter. Yeah.
It's the right thing to do, I suppose, to say from the studio that
Right.
brought you Days of Future Past,
Yeah, something
because
that we know
a
that
movie,
people liked.
yeah, a movie that came out what the year before,
Yeah, that we
um,
did well at least.
and was a fairly seriously,
Mhm.
a movie that took itself really seriously,
Yeah.
as well as feeling very comic booky, very kind of fun at times, but it was kind of a heavy emotional movie at times and a very good one. Um, Really, I suppose it's probably the last good X-Men movie.
Yeah.
Um, there's a good handful of good X-Men movies there is, but I would probably say that was the last really good one.
Yeah.
Um, so they're not wrong to use that as a selling point because they say, oh well, we did a very comic book feeling serious movie last year,
Yeah.
so we can do it again, change up the Fantastic Four, but they can't because they didn't, because they messed about with it, and it's such a shame.
Yeah.
Um,
Definitely could have been
I really
something
enjoy
so
that trailer.
cool. A way different tone than, what we were even getting at the time. It would have been dark and serious and a little bit horror vibes and, really dramatic because, what they're going through is, like, definitely probably a painful experience, so to play into that, I think would have been really cool, and this trailer was speaking to that, but
Yeah.
that is not what we got.
Thankfully, we got no Doctor Doom in that teaser trailer
No,
either.
of
I
course
mean,
they're
I
not gonna
assume,
show that crash test dummy.
yeah, I assume you would have done in the full trailer that would have come after that. I
Yeah.
just felt like doing the teaser trailer might have been a bit more interesting for this
Okay.
trailer reaction.
Yeah. Well, it's definitely a surprise for sure. Kind of the
Because
tone right off the bat.
full trailers of those kind of things end up going on for 3 minutes and that kind of stuff, and it just
Yeah.
feels a bit too much, really.
Yeah.
You get the entire movie, although probably in Fant4stic's case, you don't get the entire movie. You get
Yeah.
an entirely different movie
Yeah.
to the movie that you actually got. But there we go. I think, Jeannine, for this somewhat retro trailer reaction. I mean,
Yeah.
it's only 8 years old. Not really retro, I suppose. It's a very
No.
modern feeling trailer.
Yeah. But it
But we
feels
did.
like that came out a very long time ago. But
It certainly feels like we've moved on significantly since then, but that's
yes.
probably because the genre itself has become so intense and you know full, really.
Storied. Yes. I mean, also I think because we just wanted to forget.
Probably,
Yeah.
probably.
Which
There we
now,
go.
after a first time watch, I think you get why people maybe
I do get why. I entirely get
want to
why.
forget.
Um, there we go. Yes.
Yeah.
Subscribe, ding your notification bell on this YouTube channel for plenty more of these and all the other fun stuff we have here as well. Leave your likes, your thoughts on this trailer and these trailer reactions, these retro trailer reactions that we do here. Down in the comments below. There are Patreon donation and social media links in the description as well. And be sure to find the main It's a Wonderful podcast feed on all major podcast platforms. Subscribe wherever you get your podcasts. And if you are interested in hearing our full thoughts on Fant4stic, the episode of Morgan Hasn't Seen is up there right now. You can find Morgan Hasn't Seen every Wednesday on that podcast feed. Jeannine, there we go. You did it on the episode, so do it again. An impression of The Thing, please.
Oh my gosh. 3, 2, 1. It's clobbering time.
Yes. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah.